Previously on Sans the Critic.
But after all that time, after all those mods, I can still look and say that FNF is good, right? Well, no. Why? Isn't Funkin getting better the more mods it has? Well, as they say, quality over quantity. There's a lot of problems with modern Friday Night Funkin'. But before we get there, let's do a little backstory, and then we'll build up our way to how we got here in the first place. Let's begin. Where I think this all started was all the way back in August of 2021. Before that, Friday Night Funkin' was doing amazing. Like, when it first started, all the way to July of 2021. But August of 2021 was when a certain mod came. The Sonic.exe mod. Now, don't get me wrong, this mod is amazing. But I think this mod is the whole reason that FNF has gone downhill. They put effort into it, but too much effort. And the more FNF got its mods, the more horrific it got. Let's start with the horror mods. They're just the horror games. What else is there to say? They have no effort at all, except for the Sonic.exe and Mario Madness one. But the rest of them, like Mouse.avi or Bang Round, none of them have any effort at all. They're all the same. Like, they don't have characters that people want. No, instead, they just put in catchy songs and an art style. Well, that's optional whether it's good or not. The people really need to stop this. Community Game needs to stop this. I'm not entirely sure that Community Game is 100% behind this, but who else could it be? It's not Ninja Muffin who's coming up with these. And they're basically just a torture for boyfriend. And why is that? I'll get to that in a little bit. But they just torture boyfriend. Like, Daddy Dearest doesn't pay them. They just do it. And for some reason, they don't kill boyfriend. But yet they're somehow still torturing him. They're basically just letting him continue to rap. He may look like he's having fun, but I bet he's not. So basically, the horror characters are stupid for not killing. Like, take Sonic.exe for example. At the end of Too Slow, he could not kill boyfriend because girlfriend was present. But in Trouble, girlfriend is not present at all. So why don't you kill him? Girlfriend is not present. Okay. Now let's move on to the next segment before this starts to get stale. Mods. There's way too many. They're having a little variety of characters outside of horror characters. Like, just come on, like, we get boyfriend as the main character and girlfriend is the semi-main character, but why can't we have the other classic characters too? Like, it doesn't matter which art style they change or what song they use or what tone they have, it's still boyfriend and girlfriend regardless. All these mods are the same. It's just boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, whether girlfriend doing something cool, or boyfriend doing something cool. Forget the rest of the characters, because these two are what the fans want. Who cares about Skid and Pump? Who cares about Tankman? Who cares about Senpai? We just want these two. These two who don't even speak dialogue. How is this a good thing? And the worst part is, people are alright with this. They're alright with both this and the horror mods. They're alright. They don't see what FNF has become. They just are completely fine with this. Why? Why are you fine with this? Don't you realize this? I mean, every once in a while there's a unique mod, but that's pretty hard to find nowadays. It's either just another boyfriend one or another horror mod. But let's say that they come up with original characters that they completely forget in the next mod. Why do all these OCs come and go? They rarely get any development. Like, these OCs, no one cares! Oh wait, no, they do, because they get millions of views. But these people don't care. We don't need to have new characters that have development. Just have one mod and then move on. Like it never happened. Really? Just really? Like, I'm not mad that they're coming up with original characters. I'm mad that they do nothing with them. Nothing! Like, there's a mod, new character, completely forget about him. Like, if you're watching Everyone Sings, you might not recognize half these characters because they're not iconic at all. Like, you see them and then you forget them. Like, who is this Cloud dude, or this purple fire guy, or this blue fire guy? Like, who are these characters? We don't know them. Like, they're not from the original game, and they don't get any development. Like, these characters are not iconic because they don't get development. They just come and go. Like, stop it with the horror mods and just... Oh, wait. I forgot. There's still one more thing that probably hurts the most. Combining everything. The horror mods and the boyfriend mods and the girlfriend mods and the OC mods that come and go. There's still one more thing we have to talk about. Remember when FNF had all those great characters like Daddy Dearest, Skid and Pump, Pico, Mommy Nearest, Senpai, and Tankman? Well, FNF rarely cares about them anymore. And that's what really hurts. They just don't care what made FNF so great. These characters, the very first people who Boyfriend faced, they just spit on their kind of graves. They don't care about them anymore. In fact, I bet it's like this. Hey, community game. I want to make a new horror mod, and we're gonna have girlfriend in it, and this horror mod is gonna be a new OC. It's basically combining all of our 3 poems, but who cares? They get millions of views, and people play them all the time. So we don't need to care. We don't need to freaking care. Excuse me. Shouldn't we add the original characters? You're fired. I bet that's what's happening in the FNF community. They just don't care about the fans. They just care about having a new OC, or having a horror, or just having a boyfriend and girlfriend mod. That basically just forgets about what made FNF so good. Of all the characters that were memorable, both old and new, all the characters that got development, all the characters that we grew to love seeing in this game, like a Mario mod in this game, a Sonic mod in this game, back in the early days. But now, all that charm is gone. And I don't think it's ever gonna end. Yep, it's not going to end. And it's because of a certain someone who has done this all the time. Someone who has basically just forgot what his passion was. I think you're all probably guessing what the next segment is going to be. That character is